playing more Modern Warfare 2. This time, goddamn. This time we're doing Invasion. I need to turn off my TV audio. Hold on. That was not what I wanted to do. Alright, I don't have very many guns that will work very well with long distance engagements, but we're gonna try it anyway. So this game mode is Invasion. It's like a 20v20, I think? It's not quite to the scale of like Ground War. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. But maybe it would be better. Ow! I have found that I really like this gun though. This gun has been very fun to use thus far. More so than like the 458 SOCOM variant of the AR-15. Mostly because this one's not as... Or this one's got a bigger ammo capacity off the bat, which is something that the 458 SOCOM AR-15 is quite lacking. I mean, I would have used half a mag on that one guy alone, whereas instead I only used a quarter of it, which is pretty nice. I've got allergies for some stupid fucking reason. But if I have an optic, maybe I'll have to equip it just for the sake of making this a lot easier. Ah, God. Oh, that was an AI. That was 100% an AI. I should point out that it is like a confirmed element of this game, AI. So, bear that in mind. Damn. Oh. Ow. What the f... Oh, that is a teammate. I didn't see that. That is definitely also an AI, though. My years of playing fucking offline Call of Duty gives me the knowledge to ascertain whether or not these are fucking bots. They're not very they're not very difficult bots either. But I suspect that this will give us kind of our first taste of Jesus. The upcoming Warzone. Uh-oh. This gun's fucking good though. Okay, these AI suck at it though. Ow! Oof. Are all enemies AI, or is it just some? Or is everybody AI? Because it kind of seems that way. Well, no, definitely not everybody, because you have little teams. I hate how much Call of Duty likes to show that fucking icon that makes me think that that everybody can hear me, and it's very annoying. It makes me very self-conscious while I'm playing multiplayer COD. Well, that took a lot longer than I thought it should have. God damn. Ow. Couldn't turn it. Just kept shooting the same spot. But I figure this will give us the first kind of taste of the new Warzone map. Which so far looks okay. Oh!
Friendly UAV online. Enemy UAV active.
I can't see that far. Oh! Liberal. Let's go. God, this one fucks. It has no right to, being what it is. Uh-oh. Bruh. Bruh. It was even an embarrassing kill from my end. Jesus. Yeah, these AI do kind of suck at their job, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm loading.
I do not get the impression that I've encountered a single living being. It's just kind of more like co-op than anything else. That could be a real person. No. Never mind.
Hostile bomb drone is
Oh, I
active.
just realized. Boink. Boink.
Requesting close air. Target marked. Copy that.
I don't think any of those are actually... Half of that was just teammates. Ooh.
Snipers down.
Hey, I got one. Let's go. Oh, I got two. Let's go.
I'm loading. Hostile UAV in the area.
The fuck is that? Oh, it's... What is that? There we go. I don't know what's going on there. Ouch. That could be a person. No. Well, maybe actually. That's not very bot-like. It seems bot-like, but it also seems not bot-like. I'm not sure what to think there.
Our perimeter is compromised. Fall back.
I do find it strange that I'm fighting AI, but to be honest, I don't exactly dislike it. Ooh, nice. He didn't snipe my ass. Snipe your ass just kind of shot me normally. What the fuck? What the hell am I even hearing? Kaboom.
Hostile cruise missile launched. Friendly juggernaut is active. UAV overhead.
Uh-oh. Alright, you know, let's go ahead and send a cruise missile. Bangus. Oh, you're kidding.
Requesting recon flyover. Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online. Friendly UAV on station. Hostile online.
Uh-oh.
UAV active.
Not good. What the hell?
Being the fuel. RTB at this time.
I got killed by no name. Literally no name there. Just got killed. That's all that happened there. Okay, hello. Ah! That could be a person. Yeah, that's definitely a person.
Hostiles launched a cruise missile.
That's very non-bot activities, I must say. Holy liberal.
The cargo helo has entered the airspace.
Damn it. Ah!
Hostile
That's
UAV
also a
in the
person.
area.
Okay, so there are some actual people. gun sounds fucking good though, dude. Ow! Ow. But less so. Let's go. Let's go! Charge! Even without a long range optic, I still feel like I'm able to hold my own decently well. Ow. Ow. I got killed once again by the person with no name.
Friendly airstrike in the AO. Hostile cruise missile incoming.
How far this way can I go?
Securing victory. Heavy armor supplies are inbound.
I can't be able to go that far, can I?
Hostile UAV in the area.
So to me, this just kind of seems like super large scale TDM, which I like.
You've secured the lead.
So it's one of the things I don't necessarily like about ground wars, the fact that it's domination on a huge scale. If I think it works, it's usually very difficult. Oh my god. Bot activities from me. Damn, I could not tell that was an AI. God, the characters are very pixelated, which is fine, or very Bruh. I mean, it's a beta, so you really can't complain about things like that, but it's kind of funny. There's nothing there. Well, there's something there, but it's not there anymore. Bad time. Bad time to switch guns.
We have the lead.
I am really excited for the full launch of this game. I think this is going to be a really good Call of Duty. Okay. I'm really excited for it. I should have got Vanguard, frankly. I mean, I still can, but it is already kind of past its prime. But I feel like this time, you know, this is the first beta I've participated in since Black Ops Cold War, which was, to its point, the only. I actually didn't participate in the Modern Warfare beta. But I'm really excited for it. I did pre-order the game, so I will. Excuse me, I will get to play it when it comes out. I am very excited for that. I'll get to play the campaign a little bit early for you guys as well, which will be kind of nice. So hopefully... There we go. If I could get into a building, that'd be nice. It's definitely not the way I was planning on that going, but it's the way it went. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Like, I don't see this gun being very useful in Warzone, but it seems like it'd be very useful. Got my thumb moved and it made me... Let's go! It'd be really helpful if I could aim, Jesus. Ow. What the fuck? That looked whack as hell. 1,502 kills. God damn, that's a lot. I assume that's kills, right? I don't actually know how that's going up. Whatever. Racing Fan 9518. That was the team score 125 to 17 124. Good lord. I definitely did not die less than I got killed, so let's be honest here. I don't know what team score is supposed to mean. I got the Lockwood, let's go! I've been wanting that a lot, actually. Okay, on second thought, we go back to TDM. I did kind of want to talk about the gun selection and things of the sort, because it's an important thing to me, and kind of compare it to Modern Warfare upon release, and also compare it to, like, Cold War, because I actually played the beta for that. So, we'll just go through it. So first of all, you know, instead of, like, a bunch of individual guns, now they have a few individual, like, platforms. At least for the beta, it does feel like it kind of, how shall I say, kind of restricts your overall options. Although, to be fair, the weapon selection in this beta already is not bad. It's lacking in a few areas, but to be honest, it's not bad. So we'll start with the assault rifles. We'll start talking about these. We got the Lockman 5.56, which is the assault rifle pattern for the general so-called Lockman mirror platform, which is kind of like that HK. I'm not sure what the actual platform is called, but it's just things like the HK-G3, MP5, things of that sort. I'm not exactly sure if there is any official platform. It's just kind of an overall consistency. Now this is actually a gun that I've never seen before. This is its first appearance in Call of Duty to my knowledge, and I think it's displayed here just because it's the assault rifle pattern for that style of weapon, which is nice. But it's not the starter for that platform. It's not the starting gun for that platform. We have the M4, which it's called the M4 platform in the game. I think I should change that to the AR-15 platform, just because that makes more sense, because the M4 wasn't even the first compared to the M16. So you have both of these in the same category. So you have the M4, not called the M41, because I think this is the first time in Call of Duty it's ever just been called the M4, not the M4 Carbine, not the M4A1, just the M4. Pretty simple, but it's definitely a modern civilian style, I like to call. AR-15, you got what looks to be like a modified Magpul CTR stock, at the regular A2 grip, stylized windowed Magpul PMag. You got a regular old fucking M-Lock rail in tan. So stylized somewhat similarly to the Modern Warfare 2019 M4. And this one also has pretty similar flip-up sights. Although if you change the handguard, you will get a different one. I'll go back to my thing so I know if my stream crashes. And then you've got the regular, like, you know, birdcage flash hider and standard stuff. So it's, I mean, it's a decently standard AR-15, but it's one of the first appearances of a more modern one. Because in the last game, even the regular one, the M4 was still using, like, Picatinny, which I prefer, but it makes more sense in a modern game, I guess. Then we have the M16 for the first time since Modern Warfare 3 in a Modern Warfare game, so that really applies to anything. Last year, the M4 or the M16 was kind of an extension of the regular M4 that you could make. This time, however, it's its own standalone gun, which I really like. You guys, I'm sure, know by now how much I fucking love M16s. So it only makes sense that this would be an option. Then we have the Kastov 74U, which is the AKS 74U platform. For the first time in Call of Duty history, actually considered an assault rifle. Granted, it's got that compactness and you know, small size that would be typical of a submachine gun, but it is in an intermediate caliber. It's not a pistol caliber, so it is an assault rifle. Credit to them. They seem to really kind of pay attention to the categories these guns are in, to a decent extent. So this is the only AK pattern rifle in the game, which is kind of curious. You'd expect them to release something different, but according to trailers and such, there are other ones, such as the one I'm very excited for, which is the AK-103, and there also appears to be an AK-105. The AK-103 modernized 7.62 AK, and then the AK-105 is a modernized 5.45 AK. So those should be pretty fun. For now, you just have this cast-off that you can't really modify, but it's neat, I guess. Then we have the TAC-56, or the SCAR. I believe this is a SCAR. This is a SCAR L, or SCAR Light. This is a excuse me. It's a 5.56 rifle. Now, the platform is not listed, but I would suspect that there would be other SCARs appearing, because there's also this category, battle rifle. So this one is similar weapons, but these are in rifle calibers instead of intermediate calibers, like this FTAC Recon, which is, what is this considered to actually be? Let's see here. This is a unknown. No, this is just the FTAC Recon, but it's a 458 SOCOM chambered AR-15, which was featured in the last game. You could chamber it in 458 SOCOM, but now you have more magazine options, allowing you to increase or decrease the capacity, which is kind of neat. Then you have the Lockman 7.62, which is the base Lockman mirror platform rifle. This is basically an HK G3. I think it's in G3A3, which I believe is the first rifle of this platform ever made in real life. So both of these are normally in semi-auto, but you can change them in game during the game to full auto, which is kind of cool that they do have those options, and they are correctly considered battle rifles since they are in a full rifle caliber. Hopefully this category will see maybe an AR-10. Well, I mean, they already have the FTAC Recon, which is kind of an AR-10. I mean, it's not chambered in 308, but I mean, whatever. But what I would like to see here is like the SCAR H. I think that would be a good opportunity for the SCAR H, because if you remember, like, we have a SCAR L here, and in the last game it was the SCAR H was the only option. So it's kind of cool. It would be cool to have both. I think it would be the first time you'd actually be able to choose from both. I'm not sure if there's any. An SKS would be good in the battle rifle category. I would like to see that. I guess if we're going back to the assault rifles, ones that I would want to see, obviously AK pattern rifles, which it seems like there will be. I mean, there's a few things. I've heard the Q Honey Badger is supposed to be in the game. That would be fun. That was one of my favorite things from Call of Duty Ghosts. So if they add that back, that would be fantastic. For the most part, I mean, I got my M4, my M16, and I'll get my AK, so for the most part, I'm good. Submachine guns, we have the Lockman sub, which is just, an MP5. Specifically, all of these is according to the Internet Movie Firearm Databases page on Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's supposed to be the MP5A5. There you go. Not a whole lot really to say about that, I guess. We have the FSS Hurricane, which is a real gun. So it's an AR-15 pattern rifle, chambered very strangely in 5.7 by 28, which is a pistol caliber, used in the FN 5.7 or the Ruger 5.7 as well. But it takes P90 mags, which is interesting because the P90 is currently not in the game. But it is on the IMFDB page as being shown in gameplay videos, so allegedly there will be a P90 as well. And then we have the Fennec 45 reappearing from post-launch Modern Warfare, which will be basically a Vector. Really cool. Other submachine guns I would like to see, the MP7 is rumored to also be appearing. The Bison should be appearing, as well as the PP1901 Vityaz, which is like a 9mm, a 9x19, not 9x18 like the Bison, a 9mm Luger AK pattern rifle, and the 6-hour MPX. Ooh, one thing I would like to see, I think it would be considered a battle rifle, would be the new SIG MCX Spear, which was featured in, or which is the new, like, standard infantry rifle of, I think, the U.S. military in general. It might just be the U.S. Army. That would be a really cool implementation. And an M1 Garand. They could easily port in a Garand from Vanguard. They should do that. That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. For shotguns, currently the only one we have is this Expedite 12, which is a Benelli. It might not be an M104. M1014, I mean. No, it's an M4 Super 90 with a little bit stylized. But it's a semi-auto shotgun. It's really slow, but it's pretty effective overall. They're rumored to also be adding the Mossberg 590. A little bit disappointed that it's not a Remington 870, but oh well. And then they're also adding the Browning Citarai 725, which appeared in Modern Warfare as well, much to the chagrin of many fans. Other shotguns I'd like to see, I mean, obviously you guys know I'm a, oops, that's not at all what I meant to do. God damn it. Unfortunate. I think the literal only thing I had equipped here was, like, a laser. I guess I could equip a few other things. Hold on, just one moment. Oh yeah, they do have 15 round mags. And we'll get to the Gunsmith actually in a second, because it's pretty cool. But I mean, other shotguns, there's not really a whole lot that I'd like to see. An AA-12 would be nice. A Saiga 12 would be a great opportunity to kind of add a shotgun into the rifle pattern stuff. That would be a really good idea. They should definitely do that. Light machine guns. We have the 5.56 Icarus, which is based off of the something or other. I don't know what the hell this is. I've never seen it before, but it is a real thing, apparently. Somewhere. Fight Light MCR. So yes, this is a real AR-15 pattern light machine gun. I am really hoping that in this new game they'll implement pretty much the entire MCX Spear lineup, because there's a lot of interesting things they could do with this new pattern, or this new platform feature. And I think that would be a perfect choice for that. We have the Rap H, which is a light machine gun variant of the HKG3. I'm not sure if this is a real gun. Yes, it is. The HK21 with a stylized handguard and barrel. Wrong trigger group. But yeah, so HK apparently just absolutely loved this pattern and used it for like everything they ever made for some reason. But I think the G3 was the first. It was pretty cool. And then we have the Sakine MG38, which is chambered in 7.62 or 308, but I'm pretty sure it's actually I was wrong. Okay, so to me it looks kind of like a stylized not a 240 Bravo, but the smaller one. An M249 SAW. That's why I thought it was an M249, but it's actually an IWI Negev NG7. So that's a thing. They will be implementing the 6-hour MG 338 again, it sounds like. They'll also be adding an RPK. So that will be fun. There's a lot of cool things. Oh, the Scar H apparently should be in the game as well. I believe they could reintroduce the hammer from Black Ops 2 as well if they wanted to in this category. For Marksman Rifles, we have this thing, again, also a real gun. That right there is a HK PSG-1, which was actually, I believe, in Black Ops 1 as well, which is kind of interesting. And then you have the Lockwood Mark II, which is a Marlin 336. In contrast to the Marlin, what was it? The Marlin 1895, I think it was the GDL, which was in Modern Warfare. Although this appears nearly the same, it's slightly different. And then we have the Signal 50, which is a Gepard GM6 Lynx. They're also supposed to be adding the Barrett MRAD, which is chambered in 338 Lapua, an M24, like was used in Modern Warfare 2019. The SIG MCX Virtus. Let's see, honey badgers, smelling customizables. What else do we got? That might be about it. And then in terms of handguns, currently there's only one in the game. There's two, actually. The X12, which is a Glock 17, and then the X13 Auto, which is a Glock 18. Oh, I can equip that now. Hell yeah. I'll equip it. Fuck it. We ball. For some reason the pattern is just platform XRK. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is with that, but I'm not exactly concerned either. So, other things rumored to be added. The 6-hour P220 Elite, which I'm very excited for. It's 45. And that's the only other thing is rumored, but I would expect a 1911. I would hope for a SIG P320 or M18. I would hope for a Beretta M9. And an HK, what am I thinking of? Some sort of HK pistol would be a good addition. Some sort of revolver. I mean, Colt Python would be nice, but it's probably going to be more like a Smith & Wesson. Like a relatively newer Smith & Wesson 357, if I had to guess. So there's a lot of cool things that can be added. And I just kind of want to talk about the gun selection in this game, because it's pretty interesting. So I guess now we'll talk about the Gunsmith. So it's pretty similar to the way it was in Modern Warfare, but there's a couple of different things. So for starters, you unlock... So when it comes to platforms, and I'm not sure how this will work on guns that don't have platforms, like the Scar should be we'll go with like the Vector. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work on the Vector, but on guns like this that have multiple platforms, there are different. You unlock attachments for all of the platforms as you progress. So, like, if I progress with this M16, I'll get things for the 5.56 Icarus, the F-TAC Recon, the M4, and things of the sort. So you unlock attachments for any of the guns under its platform. But you can only use some of them. Like for barrels, like on this M16, you can only use these barrels, but if I go over to the M4, you'll see a greater selection of barrels. So that's kind of the idea here. And you can see there's many different ways you can kind of customize your gun to look. So if you want, you still can go for that Modern Warfare 2019 M16 with the custom, with the, the full stock and the 20-inch barrel, if you want to. If you don't want that 3-round burst. Yeah, a bunch of muzzle brakes, suppressor options, and stuff of the sort. bunch of different, I guess I should just say a bunch of different muzzle options, but a bunch of suppressors, muzzle brakes, flash hiders, all sorts of stuff. You get a bunch of underbarrel attachments, you know, you got your regular foregrips, angled foregrips, a lot of different angled foregrips for some stupid fucking reason. Bipods, grenade launchers. The perks from Modern Warfare 2019 have kind of been changed a bit. Now it's more ammunition, so you can do like armor piercing, frangible, and then a few other selections there if you so choose to. And when you view your gun, they always like take out the ammo, so you can see what you're using. If you inspect the gun, you'll see the round in the rounds in the magazine. So they do actually implement that as well, which is kind of neat. But that kind of takes the place to a good extent of perks, of weapon perks. Magazine options, again, individual to the gun you're using. So now instead of changing the ammunition type, you just change the receiver, but you can change receiver. So I guess we'll see what that actually does when you do such a thing. So let's go to like, my F-Tech Recon has like one attachment on it. So, and if you add attachments that are on it, like, I don't know, this, we'll see if that has any bearing. So if I change it to the Icarus. So yeah, it then becomes a different gun, but it will keep any attachments that are transferable, which I think is kind of neat. So yeah, I mean, if that's the way you want to roll, then there's a pretty good opportunity to do so. I do like the addition of this optic. This is always one of my favorite optics in like the Black Ops games, like that old school Colt scope. I like these things. So progression's a little bit slow since you're progressing through, you know, so to unlock one attach, so like for example, you have to use this F-Tech Recon in order to get certain attachments for the M16 and the M4 and the other guns in that platform, which could be a little bit annoying, but I think it's a good way, it's a good new way of weapon progression that I'm very interested in. Same thing goes for the whole progression of the Lockman mirror platform and pretty much everything. I'm really excited to see how they handle this, and I think this could work really well. So they kind of wanted to focus that platform on the Lockman and the AR-15, but I suspect that we'll see that with the AK and the SCAR and other guns that have a lot of variants, you know, throughout. It's also the first mainline Call of Duty we've seen in a while with a Glock 18. Which used to be kind of a standard. It was a pretty standard for the original Modern Warfare games. We haven't seen them in a while, so I guess we'll go back to playing the actual game. Well, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and make a loadout with the Lockwood Mark II, because this thing is sick. There's also the launchers, but it's the regular shit. No RPG, but I suspect there will be one on release. One criticism I will give to this game, though, so far, is that I feel like, to a pretty big extent, there's not... what was I gonna say? Like a lot of the guns that they brought back from the last game, they did change the name on, which it kind of bugs me a little bit. I feel like, you know, since it is a part of the same world, it would have made sense to have kept the same, you know, thing, but it's not a very big deal. I just thought that should be pointed out. Anyway, let's get back into this game. We'll just do regular roll. TDM and such for now, just because I want to get some time in with that Lockwood Mark II. Actually, I guess I should check. Does it? It wasn't called the. There's the Mark II carbine in the last game, which I think the Lockwood Mark II does sound better, but it should have been the. I think it makes more sense to keep the names the same. You know, like they did in the old games. Just makes more sense. Alright. Off we go. Let's do this. I do like this little spectate thing where you're kind of looking at them from the side. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, let's get some use in. Oh God. There we go. Even though it is a 336, it's still modeled after the, or it's still chambered in 357, or, sorry, 57, 4570, which I think is interesting. I feel like, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I will say, I do love the fact that all of the guns, all the games lately have been implementing lever actions. Even though they don't necessarily make a whole lot of sense in the world of modern combat, I still think it's really cool that I have the ability to use them. Because I use the hell out of the Mark II carbine in Modern Warfare, and I was also... Jesus. I was also a big fan of the lever action that I don't remember the name of in Black Ops Cold War that was added late in the game's play. Late in the game's life cycle. Of which I didn't really play a whole lot of. I kind of stopped playing Call of Duty in like... towards the beginning of the release of... Oh man.
Switching mags.
I'd love to see it. I missed these. I tell you what.
Moving here.
Definitely something upstairs. Oh, damn. That was the thing to see. Oh my god.
Stun incoming.
Ah! What in the goddamn? So you gotta kind of pick your shots a little bit more, especially...
Ready to deploy.
Oh!
Moving.
Man. But this will be a really fun gun to use in like hardcore. Once you don't have to worry about like two shots.
UAV on station. Moving here.
But I can definitely see this being a gun that I use a lot. Uh-oh. You can't miss though. If you miss your shot, you're probably screwed. Bruh. Okay, that was an enemy. Not my expectation.
Got your six, mate.
Ow.
Friendly UAV online.
Uh-oh. That's gonna hurt. I'm really excited to see a lot of the blueprints for these guns, and I'm hoping that there'll be another one that makes it like black metal and Nope. Nope. Didn't work. I just took the L and left. Nope on that one too. Nope. Pick your battles. That was not one I felt like picking at the moment.
Enemy UAV overhead. We've lost the lead.
Uh-oh.
Stun grenade. We've lost half the field. Fall back. Requesting recon flyover. Copy that. UAV is on station.
Let's go, UAV. Woo.
All back to spawn.
There we go. Sometimes it takes a few times, but we'll get it. We get it eventually. I'm not an enemy, do not worry about me.
Be advised, UAV is in the AO. Friendly cruise missile inbound. Possible enemy here.
Nice. I think that guy was totally gunning for me too. Are you kidding me? What the hell? Was even that? I like that little flip that they do when they equip this gun. Flip in the chamber. Whoop. Okay, never mind. It's not as fast as it was in Modern Warfare, I will say. I don't feel like they chamber it quite as quickly. The inspect animations got more attention paid to them though, which I really like. Why was that guy even there?
Movement in this area. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Hello.
We've lost the lead.
Ouch. He said hi quicker than I could, damn it. Wow, that's unfortunate.
On your six.
Yeah, it's one of those examples where this gun really falters. It's just if you get one bad shot,
Moving.
it's really hard to recover. Well, that just means it values accuracy. Not something I have, but something I am capable of. Uh-oh. Yeah, that wasn't gonna go well. I forgot I had this. Just blast away. Oof. Quick hands. Ouch. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. This might be one of my favorite implementations of a lever action in Call of Duty, though.
With you, mate.
Other than like the Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare 2, like 1887s. Oof.
I'm loading.
Oh yeah. Let's go. That was close too.
Possible threats here.
Oh wow. I went 9 and 11. It felt like I went a lot better than that. But it did not. And we've almost unlocked the Fennec as well. Oh, there is a Molotov in this game. How have I missed that? I thought there wasn't. So yeah, unfortunately there's no like customization. There's no Gunsmith for some weapons. It's possible that might release later. I'm not sure. But I don't know. I really like the way this gun is handled so far. It's really fun to use. And I guess I shall compare it to the original Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2019, I should say. Modern Warfare 2019. Compare some of the guns that carry over so far that we know of. Because there are a lot. Let's see here. Wow, there's so much more detail on the other ones. Well, let's go to like The Glock is better in the last game, though. I don't know why they couldn't just go with the same design. They edited it a lot more. Which I don't really care for all that much. But that's okay. It's no big deal. Alright, back to it. Ooh, domination. Ought to be interesting with a fucking lever action.
Domination. Capture and secure the objectives. We are taking Alpha. We are losing Bravo. Alpha secure. We have secured the lead.
Alright, off I go.
Enemy is Bravo.
Oh lord.
Securing Charlie.
Ouch. Ouch. Ooh. Goddamn.
The enemy controls 2 objectives. Push the offensive.
The unaltered state of guns is always these new games that are so like complicated, you know, with all this Gunsmith and stuff, you know, like older games used to really value the performance of the stock weapon. But I do think it's kind of interesting in these games to kind of use the unaltered weapon, even if performance you know, compared to other things. Now I should say it is interesting that there's no Gunsmith for this gun, considering this gun is available with upgrades if you use one of the default classes. Then you can in fact use damn. Bruh. There's like 3 people there and I gotta get 2 kills before we put the fuck down. Uh-oh. Get out of there. This thing is... These lever actions are so much fun to use in close quarters. It seems kind of counterintuitive, and if you miss, you're screwed. But when you don't miss... Unlike that, where my ass got saved by... Uh-oh. Yeah. Right in the way. That was an unfortunate dolphin dive.
Objective Bravo is compromised. Securing objective Charlie.
I don't feel like I like the maps in this game so far as much as I like the maps in Modern Warfare. It's kind of hard to say because there's such a smaller overall selection of maps compared to Modern Warfare. And I don't really remember what it was like in the beta. You know, I think as these maps develop for longer, I'll get more familiar with them. At the same time, though, I ended up disliking a lot of maps from Call of Duty, from Cold War, because they were available in the beta, especially Satellite.
Loading. We are losing Bravo. We control Alpha. Securing Charlie.
But that, like, Moscow was my favorite, but even then, like, Moscow's still kind of retired for me. God damn. But honestly, I did kind of like the selection in Modern Warfare 2019. Damn. 2 biffed shots. That's unfortunate. I think I'm gonna go back during this and play play Modern Warfare, remind myself of what that game was like. You know, full launch, but I'm gonna use some of the weapons to carry over. And kind of compare their performance. And also just kind of compare the core gameplay as a whole, kind of how it feels compared to. Uh-oh.
Secure Bravo. Reloading. We control Bravo. Enemy UAV active. We are taking Alpha. We have the lead.
That was lucky. Oh, man.
Securing objective Alpha.
Oh, shit, that's an enemy.
Enemy is securing Bravo.
What the hell? Oh, damn it.
Hostile UAV in the area. We control 2 objectives. We are losing Bravo. The enemy took
I definitely like this Mark II. I want to say I like this Mark II carbine more than I like the Modern Warfare Mark II. I think this one feels a little more. So I got us fine. God damn. Fuck. Yeah. That was a doomed encounter.
We hold all objectives secure.
Ow.
Losing Charlie. Enemy is taking Bravo. Spotted. I'm loading.
Alright.
We are losing Alpha.
Ouch. Ouch. I think I knew exactly where I was though.
Enemy took Alpha. The enemy took Charlie.
That's unfortunate.
Objective Charlie secure. Friendly sentry online.
This map reminds me a lot of some Modern Warfare 1 maps though. There's a couple that I can think of, like
Enemy is securing Bravo.
I don't actually remember the names of like any maps, but there are a few that come to mind. This one. Oh, it is friendly.
Expect counterattacks.
That's a hit marker. That's upsetting.
Securing objective Charlie.
Welcome.
Losing
Oh
Bravo.
no. Almost. But what if, I don't know how that guy like heat seeked onto me immediately after I got in frame, but you know. Uh-oh. 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 Not good, not good, not good. Dumbass.
I'm loading.
Mag dumping into my former location. I'm not even there anymore, idiot.
Secure.
Wow, that's sad. It's the only time I've ever actually been able to use that as a secondary and it didn't even work. That's still there, damn.
Chasing mag.
What the hell?
Securing objective Bravo. Our UAV is in the area.
Ow.
Charlie.
Damn.
Bravo. The enemy holds 2 objectives. Get securing objective Charlie. Objective Bravo secure. Objective Bravo is compromised. Take it back.
Oh, come on. Really?
Enemy is taking Alpha. Hostile UAV in the area. Getting down. Don't stop.
Ouch.
The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Move to enemy UAV overhead.
I was not paying enough attention. I just noticed my camera locked on, or my camera locked on, I guess. Ooh, bonk.
Bravo. UAV active.
Would have been a really good kill if that would have worked.
We are taking Bravo. We are taking Charlie. Good work.
What is it? Wait a minute. Where did he get that? That's a P220. Where did he get that? Okay. Hold on. Now things are about to get interesting. How does one acquire that P220? Yes. So just to make sure that's not available. Nope. Modern Warfare 2, SIG P220. How do I get? Where can I find this? How do I get? The Bruen 45 is what it's called in-game. Similar but different from the P226. How do I unlock? How do I get? Set to appear. It was right there. What do you mean set to appear? It was right there. Unless that like wasn't an actual person, which I guess is possible, but Bruen 45. Secret pistol. I am now bound and determined to get this. How doth one acquire? Let me. Ooh. Like. How to unlock. Make 2 duplicate loadouts. I don't know why this guy's playing Minecraft music, but create a perk package with overkill as the first perk. This sounds like a crock of bullshit, but we're gonna try it. Apply new perk package to the other loadout. Edit perk package on the first loadout and change overkill to anything else. What? I don't have to hold up the mic. I can just watch. Okay. So create 2 identical loadouts. And what was it again? Step 2. Create a perk package with Overkill is the first perk. Overkill is the first perk. Well, we'll create one. I have this one. Will this count? Overkill is the first perk. Okay. And then... I assume we go over here. Apply that perk package. And then edit it. The first loadout. To then change it to anything else. Nope, I just have... And the secondary weapon will be the Bruen. In-game. Well, there's no dislikes on videos anymore. Okay, hold on. So, yeah, in theory it should be. So, let's find out. Let's see. It's supposed to be. Let's see. We got the Valderas Museum, which is a horrible map for a handgun. Ooh, another thing I'd like them to add to Marksman Rifles would be another, like, I want to see some old World War II weapons in this game. I think that'd be a good idea. Let's see. I'm really curious as to whether or not this will actually work, because something tells me it will not, but it might, because it still displays as the shotgun on this guy's loadout, but that just seems so whack of a method. But it does have to be possible. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a thing. Alright. Let's try it. 3, 2, 1.
Team deathmatch.
Yes, it is. It did work. Oh yeah. This is one of my favorite handguns in general. I'm really excited to use this. I love the P226 and the P220.
Covering your 6.
That's unfortunate. That's also unfortunate. Good lord. And we'll get to use a little bit of the stock, They also use the decocker when they holster it, but they don't cock it when they unholster it, so... But they do use the decocker in the inspect animation, which is really cool. It's a really cool inspect animation. It's also one of the biggest things missing from Modern Warfare 2019 was a P226, or some P220. And I've heard that it's also an absolute beast. Which is obviously very exciting. Fuck. Alright, so now I can clickbait unlocking the Bruen 45. Uh-oh. Ouch. Ooh, I like this gun so much. Handguns are one of my favorite, like, things in Call of Duty games. That's why I like playing hardcore so much, because I love to just run around with handguns. But if I can do this with a handgun in core, You bet. This thing almost feels like it fires faster or... Damn, that was unfortunate. Honestly, I do kind of like the stock M4. I might actually just bring mine back to stock. I kind of like it. This is a good class, right here.
Watching. Stun grenade out.
Damn it. Just let me get kills, damn it. Free thumbnail though. Oh shoot. That was sad right there. That whole activity there was just sad. Runs out of ammo quick though.
Changing mags.
Ready for tasking.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm reloading.
Oh my god. The P226. Oh my god, I can recreate the P226 and Honey Badger loadout. I suspect that will be fun. That was the main reason I loved Ghosts so much. You can check out my video on that too. I made a video on Call of Duty Ghosts called Everyone's Favorite Call of Duty. Playing everyone's favorite Call of Duty, I mean. But yeah, if I can finally use the fucking P226 again.
I'm reloading.
If I can finally go back to Honey Badger P22, P220, whatever. That'll be nice. Oh my god. They do be dead though.
Red on ammo. I'm reloading.
Yeah, I do have an issue with it being a 220 and not a 226, because a 226 would be a lot
We secured the lead. Friendly UAV online.
better, just because it would be a 9mm instead of a 45, because I don't really like using 45s. The ammo capacity just tends to be too small. But I mean, hell, if it works, it works. This could shape up to be my favorite handgun in the game. Especially with an extended mag. Damn, I did land some of those hits. I'll give myself that. I did land some of those hits. Ooh. I'm not even gonna lie, that was sick as fuck. Oh man. Oh, I got that kill though. Let's go. Oh, you can level it up. Okay, I just got the XRK on point optic like 3 times. Fuck. Oh, but you can reload it so goddamn quick, it doesn't even matter. This thing is a beast. I like this gun. Oh shit. Fuck, that didn't work at all. I think all those shots hit the wall somehow. Alright. I'm kind of thinking up my top 5 guns list in this game. Something I always like to do in these games is rank the guns. And there's definitely some possibility for that with this game. This is definitely a top 5 though. So I'm kind of compiling that list in my head. Oh yeah. So, number 5 is a little more difficult. I got number 1 through 3. I got 1 through 4. So it's 5th. Yeah, alright, I got my top 5. I haven't been able to use every gun so far. But of the guns I've used so far, here's my top 5. Start with number 5. The Lockman Mirror, I'm just gonna call it the HKG3. I don't remember what it's called in the game. The HKG3. The G3 in this game is a beast, frankly. It's a really good gun. That's really satisfying to use. Then we go to the M4. It's not my favorite looking M4. That's for sure. I like the Modern Warfare M4 much more. But the M4, it's all reliable, you know? It's all reliable. Always gets the job done. Number 3, probably the Lockwood Lockwood Mark II, probably. It's kind of tough, seeing as I haven't got too much use so far out of it. Oh yeah, and it just always works. Fuck yes. Hello. And I feel like it's a really effective gun. Okay, well, I'm not really going to say too much about them, but I'll just say number 2, Bruen 45. Number 1. Number 1, the M16. In terms of appearances of these guns in this game comparatively, sometimes they're better, sometimes they're not. And I'll kind of wait until the full release before I can really ascertain that, but for now, I'm going to say that this is definitely to date the best appearance of a Sig Sauer pistol. It's the only appearance of 220, but it's probably the best of any Sig handgun. The M16, definitely a top 3 appearance of the M16. Obviously there wasn't one in Modern Warfare. And the one you could make was only really good in...
Securing Charlie.
Took that guy this long, actually.
Charlie secure.
Changing mags.
Jesus. This is one of my favorite appearances of any handgun at all, really. I don't know why, but this thing is really good. That Lockman Mark II is probably the best appearance. The Lockwood Mark II is probably the best appearance of a lever action in Call of Duty thus far, I would say. With Modern Warfare as being a pretty close second. Seeing as they're basically the same thing, I just kind of like this one a little bit more. Not sure why.
We control 2 objectives.
The M16, probably best in Black Ops 1.
We're losing Charlie.
Although the M16 is also really good in Modern Warfare. What was I thinking? M16 was also pretty good in Cold War. I do quite like it, but I feel like this one might be the best, just because I feel like a lot of the time when I'm playing those older Call of Duties, the M16 tends to be really hard to use. And in Black Ops Cold War, outside of hardcore, it's also kind of difficult. But sometimes, you know, it just... This song is reused. Nice. Not sure why it's being used.
Changing mags.
The M4 has a lot of competition, to be frank, in terms of appearances, and this is not my favorite. Ooh, the Scar's nice, though. Hold on. Oop. You know, see, there's a lot of competition. Ooh, I like this Scar a lot. Holy shit. Oh, level 25 overall. I thought it was level 25 on the Bruen. I was like, Jesus Christ, how did I do it that quick? This Scar is minty, though. Let me get a closer look.
Taking Charlie. We hold all objectives. Keep them secure. Objective Alpha is compromised. Take it back.
Yeah.
Enemy securing Bravo. Enemy taking Charlie. We've lost Bravo. We're taking Bravo.
So I'll say I unlock the Scar, I'll be able to use this, and I like this a lot. This thing's nice.
We control Bravo.
The M4 was probably its best in Modern Warfare 2019.
Securing objective Charlie. Hostile UAV
I just think there was a lot of possibilities with it. I think it was a good rifle overall. Definitely my most used gun in Modern Warfare. Although Modern Warfare 2... The original Modern Warfare 2 had also a really good M4. So those are kind of those are contending, you know. Hello, hello. There's no one there, sir. I'm down.
Objective Bravo is compromised. Take it back.
But I mean, what else is there? You know, you got. But M6, this is a top tier M16.
Reloading.
Top tier SIG handgun, one of the best handguns currently in Call of Duty history. Although we shall see, because I feel like it's gonna definitely get a pretty big nerf.
Changing
Our
mags.
UAV is orbiting the area. Enemy securing Charlie.
I'm reloading.
Saw that one coming.
We've lost Charlie. Friendly UAV online. Moving here. We're taking
So far, though,
Charlie.
even in the beta, I'm really liking the gun selection. I think we've got a good selection of guns. I really like this new platform thing. I think there's a lot of possibilities with that they could really do well with. I don't love the C-clamp, but to be honest, on this AR-15 it kind of works.
We've lost Alpha.
Fug.
Enemy taking Charlie. Friendly UAV on station. Securing Alpha. Objective Charlie.
Oh shit. Wow, that's unfortunate.
Enemies taking Alpha. Enemies securing Bravo.
Jesus.
We've lost Bravo. The enemy has captured all objectives.
Damn.
We're taking
Reloading.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. Secure Bravo.
Get to cover.
Objective Bravo secure. Right, Charlie.
That was lucky.
Hostile sentry is active.
I feel like I'm always holding this kind of canted, which I'm okay with for the most part. We got it.
We're losing Bravo. Hostile cruise missile launched.
Oh.
Change your max.
Flash out. 6.
Enemy UAV active.
Oh my god.
Max. Throwing shot. Last mag.
I am with you.
X-ray.
Securing objective Alpha.
On your 6.
Ooh.
Friendly
Oh, yeah.
UAV online.
Looking back, it's entirely possible that I accidentally unlocked the, this gun and did not even notice. Fuck. I'm just like trying to, switch or trying to customize the classes. It's entirely possible that I accidentally did that. I wouldn't be surprised. But now I know I can. That's the difference.
Securing objective Alpha.
I'm reloading.
We're losing Charlie.
On your
We
6.
are gaining ground. Maintain the power. The enemy took
What the hell? I did not know there was a door there, I'm not gonna lie.
With you, mate. Changing max.
Friendly airstrike on the way.
Let's go!
We have secured the field. Mission accomplished.
Good game. Good match. I like that. Hell yeah, buddy! Alright. Final thoughts here. This might be the last video I make on this game. I'm not exactly sure, but if it is, final thoughts. I really like it. I'm really excited for the full launch. The maps so far look okay. I'm hoping they'll add more, but for the most part it just looks okay at the moment. The gun selection though, pretty nice. I'm really looking forward to see how they progress that. Core mechanics really good though. I like what they got going. I'm just really excited to see where they take it, you know. So with that being said, that's all I got for y'all. Have a good one, everybody.